Alright, hello everybody and welcome to another one of my videos. This time I will be talking. We have this nice Mercedes 211 E-Class. The owner called me and he told me that the ignition switch has gone wrong. You put the key in the ignition and it won't turn. So what he asked me to do, he asked me to clone this switch to another switch that the owner did go and buy one. This is a used one. So what we're going to do today, we're going to take all the information from the original one, the EEPROM and the flash, and we're going to put it back onto the donor one. So let's go into my van and let's get on doing that. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to remove the ignition switch, and to do that we have to remove 3 screws from under here. One of them is here, another one is here, and the other one is down here. So let me remove those and then I'll show you how to get the ignition switch out. Okay, these are the 3 cables that I had to remove. This one, you just squeeze it, move it towards you and lift it up. That one, again, there's a little top here. Where is it? Wait a second. You push in. I think it's on this side. You just lift it up. And also this one here, you just squeeze these 2 tabs on the side and you just pull it out. There is the original ignition switch. Now we have to make sure that we don't mix them up. This one with the ring is the donor and this one is the original. So we're going to take the information from here. We're going to take 2 files, the EEPROM file and the flash file, and then I am going to save them. I'm going to take the EEPROM and flash file from here and save that as well, even though I don't need it, just in case. And then we're going to transfer the 2 files from here to the donor EIS. We'll come back, we'll place it back into the car, and we should be good to go. Okay, now we have the 2 ignition switches. I'm going to open the original. There are 2 screws that you move from the front. Alright, now to put this apart, it splits in the middle. Sorry, it splits right in the middle. Then what you do, you just push one side and you pull it out. I find it to be very hard for me, so I use this little tool. I just push it inside and flip it up, and it will separate the 2 pieces. I'll do it on the other side. And there you go. That's the one part. There's the other part. And this is what we need to take the files from. Once we do that, we'll go to the other EIS, do the same thing and clone it. Alright, so we're going to use my VVDI Prog with the adapter connected to my laptop. Unfortunately, I didn't place any software to record the screen here. I'm going to do that in the near future. I do have the software on other computers because I've got about 4 or 5 laptops in this van. But unfortunately, this is the laptop that has the VVDI Prog program onto it. So let me put the EIS onto the adapter. In fact, I am going to do it while I'm holding the camera. I'm going to have to remove the power from the VVDI Prog so nothing can happen through the pins. If you look at here, there's a little corner. Right, the corners here are square, here are a bit bent. So this part of the EIS this part here goes onto that side. So you put that there, you push it down, you lock it in place. And in a second, that's locked, that's locked, that's locked, and that's locked. Okay, now the EIS is on the adapter. I am going to connect my VVDI Proc to my laptop, and I'm going to power it up as well because I need power. With power, the EIS powers, sorry, the VVDI Proc powers up the EIS. Okay, so we are going to connect this to the laptop. And I'm going to try and be as steady as, in fact, just let me put the camera onto a tripod. Okay, I hope that this is clear enough. I am going to load my VVDI Proc software. Okay, now we're going to go to Immobilizer, Mercedes-Benz W211 ST12 adapter. This is the adapter I'm using because I'm going to show you a picture of the EIS now, why I chose the ST and not the HC. If you look at the EIS, you will find out that that's what's on the EIS. It's 211 ST12. Have a look at the picture I'm going to put up on the screen now. And that's why I choose that. So I'm using the adapter, and I have to read the EEPROM and the flash. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read the EEPROM. So I am going to read. Operation success. I'm going to verify that it was read okay. Okay, operation success. So this file is good. I'm going to save that onto my desktop. For now, I'm going to do that until I open up a file for this car and store everything in there. So I am going to put W211 EIS original. Okay, I should have been original EEPROM. Let me rename this now. Rename original, and let's go EE. Okay. Right, now we read the EEPROM, we're going to read the flash. So jump over to the flash and read that as well. Operation success. I am going to verify. Some people are here. Maybe you can hear them in the background. But anyway, here's the flash. I'm going to... Oh, I verified it already, so everything's okay. I'm going to save this as well. I am going to do W211. I'm going to do that. But I'm going to change from EE to FL for flash. Okay, save that. So now what we're going to do, we're going to remove this original EIS from the adapter. We're going to put the donor one, do the same procedure, read the EEPROM and the flash, save it, and then we're going to write the original flash and EEPROM onto the donor. Okay, now I have the donor EIS into the adapter. we're going to read the EEPROM and the flash, save it, and then write the original back to here, and that should all be done. All right, so here we go. Let's read the EEPROM first. Read that. The EEPROM is read. Let's verify. Great. So we'll save this file as a w211 EIS EEPROM, but not original. We'll change that to donor. Okay. Now let's read the flash. Read that. Great. Then again, we have to verify that the file was read correctly. Operation success. Checking was successful as well. That's great. Then I'm going to save this file as well as the flash for 211 FL, but that's not the original. We're going to change the name from original to donor. Come on. Okay. Now what we do, we go to EEPROM. I like to do everything in order. So I'm going to do the EEPROM first. I'm going to open my original file, which is down here on the desktop. EIS original EEPROM, which this is the file. Open. We're going to write the file. Write. It says here continue to write, and I'll say yes. Operation success. Let's verify that he has written okay. Perfect. Now we're going to do the flash file. We go to flash, then we'll open a flash file, original w211. Original flash file is this file here. Okay, I am going to open, and I am going to write. Continue to write, yes. Always the flash file takes a bit longer to write because the file it's a bigger file. It won't take long. We're at 40%. Almost done, 81%. Oh dear, there are a few people washing their cars out there now. I hope you can't hear all the water spraying. So what we can do, now let's verify that it has written okay. Successful. Okay, now we are done. All we have to do is dismantle everything, put everything together and put the EIS onto the car, and let's hope everything is good and the car will start. All right, here we are back in the car. I'm going to put this ignition switch back into its place. Before I put it in its place, I will try and start the car, make sure that everything's all right. So just give me a minute. I will put everything together and we'll check that the car will start okay. Okay, let's put this part here. We just put it in there, push it backwards, slide it in. It will click somewhere. Okay, and then push it forward. We'll put the EIS into its place, and this little blue connection right here. Is it on the other side? On the other side, I guess. Let's see. No, it's here. Okay, everything is there. We're going to use a key. I can hear the steering lock opening. The key now turns. Okay, there you go. I turn the key. The car started. Okay, as you can see, the car is running and job is done. I am going to put everything back together and I'm going to call the customer to tell him that the job was finished. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.